What's going on, y'all? I'm back with another narcissist video, and I'm gonna just jump straight into it. Now, one of the many signs that you are dealing with a narcissist is their sense of self-importance. A narcissist believes that no matter where they are or who the crowd is, that all the attention should be focused on them. They should be the center of attention, like the world literally revolves around them. And in their mind, that's what it is. That's what it is. Now, I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to tell you a story real quick and just kind of explain to you what I mean about how narcissists think that they're just this big person that's just so important to the world and nobody else matters. Okay, so today marks 25 days that I lost my mother. And now this happened a year ago today. And this happened in the workplace, and I mentioned this narcissist before who I was dealing with in the workplace. Now, the narcissist, we were all sitting around on lunch break, and I spoke of my mother passing away then. It was 24 years ago. And another coworker mentioned about her father passing away. And so we just kind of, got into the conversation of losing a parent. And as we were talking about it, now the narcissist had both of their parents. They jumped into the conversation because they can't stand to be left out of a conversation. And then once they enter the conversation, they have to make it about them in some way. So as we were talking, the narcissist jumped in, mentioning about their mother and how their mother is getting up there in age. And they had a birthday party, which I think was very rude. But that's just something that, this is just one of the characteristics of a narcissist. They mentioned having a surprise birthday party for their mother. When the mother walked in on the party and they surprised her, that they were crying, they were in tears. They couldn't even focus on how surprised and happy her mother was when she realized that it was her surprise party. So they had to leave the party in tears. And they just completely turned what we were talking about into something about them. And then what makes it even sick-minded is that they were speaking on their parent who is well and alive. I mean, alive and well to this day. So I'm like, why and what did that have to do with what we were talking about? They have zero sympathy for anyone in any situation. Everything has to be about them. So in that moment, I'm like, yeah, okay. And so they were like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And what would you say? No, I'm so sorry. That just came back to me for a moment, and then they went with all the little fake crying and stuff, trying to make it like in that moment, they were so emotional, from the little flashback of the surprise birthday party that they gave for their mother, who's still living. Although we were talking about parents who had passed away. And she completely took the moment away and made it all about her. Just one day they couldn't give me that one moment. In that day, I couldn't even have that moment, not even for 5 minutes, without the attention being focused on them. So that's just one of the many signs of a sick-minded narcissist who love to make everything about themselves. And that is one of the ways that they will do so, by taking the attention of someone else and putting it all on them, even if you're talking about the death of a loved one. I'm talking about my mother passed away. Somebody else is talking about their father passed away, and how close we were with our parents and how much we loved and missed them, and just wish that they were still here just for one more day. And here you are with your mother alive and well, and you took that moment away from us just to talk about something that didn't cause for you to break down in tears. I mean, I'm sorry. I could go on and on about a sick-minded narcissist. They are soulless. They're evil thinkers. And the list just goes on and on. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and I'll talk to you soon.